Next Tuesday.
All right.
Right. Well, you said you talked to Pat Salerno about volunteering or something. Is that the issue?
No, he said he would volunteer to give budgetary.
I don't know that he can do that while he's in Coral Gables. Is he looking to apply? Is that the issue here?
No. He's
Okay.
very happy with where he is.
Right. I know. He said in the paper he wasn't interested in leaving, so I just that was clear. So. All right. Well, let's talk on it.
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
No.
Okay.
Because
No, I just read it. I just had to take his word that he was happy in Coral Gables and he didn't want to come here.
I feel like
That's what he said in the paper.
Do you have a perception against him?
Well, he's not an applicant, so I don't have any perception. If he'd like to apply, he should have done that. So he hasn't applied, and I'm not going to get into, the background of whether I like him or not. If he wants to go through the application process, let him apply like everybody else.
But in comparison between
He'd have to apply.
Pat Salerno or these people, Pat Salerno blows these people away.
Well, then maybe that's what at the root of this. I'm just asking, if that's the root.
You take off two words at the end of that sentence.
I know. So if it's not, if it's,
you know how I feel about
it. If it wasn't for Pat Salerno, you wouldn't have had all these
absolutely.
millions of dollars.
If it wasn't for John Lamello, we wouldn't have all this either, and I wouldn't vote for him either.
These are the kind of people that we're going to select.
There's no way I'm going to go for Pat Salerno. I'm telling you right now. Period.
I don't care if you don't want to go with Pat Salerno, but these people.
There's. The ones that you had a concern with are off for me.
Well, we can't go for somebody or not go for somebody who hasn't applied, and he said doesn't want to leave.
Why don't we wait until the 18th? The man will be in front of us.
He already talked to me on the phone. I don't see why you have a problem with Jim Lay. I said, are you kidding me? Like.
I saw it. I saw your problem.
So this is the same. And he told me that
he
that
told
was his
me
number
that was
one.
his number one, and he's pushed these same people in numerous other cities. I'm saying I'm not happy. Then I'm saying I'm not happy with the job or the applicants we're getting from this person that we hired.
We all could agree that we got 80
this is
applicants.
horrible.
And some of the applicants, like you said, weren't even
I agree with
at
that.
this point. And I just say the second time that we let this go out is when we got some of these other people. So maybe if we went out again,
No.
I mean,
You may be right, but I'll say this. The decision to do this and call these people horrible is probably going to make it hard, if impossible, for them to even want to go through the process any further. So if that was the goal, that was successful.
Thank you. Because
But I'll tell you this,
I don't understand
Pat Salerno didn't apply, doesn't want to be here, and if he wanted to apply, he's going to go through the same application process.
I keep talking about Pat Salerno.
Well, you raised him first tonight. You said you called him, so I assume that that's what this is about.
I told you already that what this is about. These applicants are horrible.
Okay.
And I hope they don't apply.
Okay.
I'm not picking someone who is half of
just
his
like
team
here,
was
well,
wanted for public corruption.
let me just say one.
Well, that's you make the decisions about how you want to present this, and there are people who I would not accept.
Everyone in the newspaper
Can I
has
finish?
talked about it. Every single newspaper article.
Can I finish?
It's
You didn't read
there
it.
about
You didn't
public
read it.
corruption.
You didn't.
I did read the.
You didn't.
I did read the articles about.
But let
him.
me finish. You're saying all of them, and that's a personal decision you're making to individuals who took the time to apply.
I don't
That's
believe
appropriate.
all the applications that you look at and they write articles about the people.
Wait a second.
We know they
I'm in
write
the middle of a
articles about
sentence.
us.
Right.
They're
Okay.
not true. I agree with you.
All right. Then I'll just stop talking.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right,
you
go
want to
ahead,
vote on
Brian.
anything?
It's 25 to 12. Can we move this discussion to the 18th? 'Cause
Sure.
that's when the guy will be here. Good, bad, or indifferent, you got to let him
I
talk.
don't understand how we are going to spend time with people who've been continually shortlisted, overlooked, not picked, have all kinds of issues
And that's
in
what we're
them.
gonna pick. We're
And
gonna
we're going to
pick
pick that.
left.
I think
No.
Sunrise deserves better.
All right,
You
can I
guys
just
want
ask
to
you
sit here and talk to them?
You've said
Go
that this
ahead.
is going to be your last term in office, right?
That is true.
So you're going to pick the person. I don't plan on going anywhere. I've lived here for 32, 33 years.
I am
and I'm
still
and I'm
living here.
young enough that I want to stay in this city. I could have lived anywhere I wanted. I chose to live here. My family chose to live here. Okay? If you chose that this is going to be your last term and you want to leave, I respect that because you want to spend time with your wife and live your life. I understand that. But I'm
I'm not
gonna,
leaving the city,
But
Don.
I'm not going to. But if it's your last term, Don, I'm not going to just pick somebody for the sake of picking somebody. If just listen, if somebody comes in here right now, the first thing that anybody that we pick is going to come in here and say, you know what? I don't want to disturb the fire union, the police union, the general fund, and I definitely don't want to mess with any of you. So if you give me a year or so, okay, if you give me a year or so to turn the city around, I'm going to have to ask you to give me the 13 million next year to balance the budget. So if we have 40, then we'll have 27, and then give me maybe another year. That's another 10 or 13. I'm just saying.
I don't know
So
what we're talking about at this point.
We're going to be out of
but
money.
this is what I want to say. Okay.
That's fine.
She put it on the agenda, and I want to be able to say what I want to
You
say.
can say whatever you want to
Do
say.
you know what my opinion is? My opinion is somebody wants to be the boss, okay? And there should be one boss, and that's the city manager that runs the city. We need somebody that has to have balls, okay, to tell us no, yes, maybe, I'll think about it. But you know what? You're paying me $200,000 a year. This is what I think you should do, okay? And if you don't do this, you're going to be broke in 3 years, okay? I don't want somebody that says, could you make it work? Could you make, yeah, I can make it work. I'll just keep taking out of reserves, okay? And if Moeller would have had balls when he was here for the last 4 years, we probably wouldn't be in this problem right now.
Right, we're on-
Because every single
I'm gonna
year we
recess
just
for
kept on
5
putting
minutes.
him off.
I'm going to recess for 5
Okay?
minutes because now I think what we're doing is getting.
No, but I'm just saying.
No, this is on internet, and I think that's an appropriate inappropriate discussion right now. I'm recessing for 5 minutes.
What's
We'll come.
inappropriate? They said BA.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think
it's true. I don't think everybody wants to have everything done what they want.
No, it's not it.
Everybody has an opinion, and they want just do whatever I say. That's not what it should be. The city manager should be a strong enough person
Stop. We're
to
recessing.
guide the
We're
city.
recessing
He's
for
not
5 minutes.
saying anything
No,
wrong.
we have a lack of decorum. 5 minutes. We're not doing this.
I'm the only one speaking.
He's the only one speaking.
I'm recessing.
All right, recess.